Hello student, Hemant Sir is here. So today we will continue with our chapter called Force and Friction. So in Force and Friction we have already covered the what is force. After force we have already covered the effects of force. Then we have discussed in last class about the types of force and which are nothing but the contact and non-contact force. So today we will discuss about all the contact and non-contact force in detail. Okay, so let me share the file, then we will discuss from there. Okay, yeah. So we have discussed yesterday about the types of force and which are nothing but the force. We have divided it into two part beta. One is called contact and other is called non-contact. Okay, so today we will discuss about the contact force only. Okay, yes. So like suppose we are applying the muscular force. Okay, yesterday we have covered what is the muscular force. Okay, so let's discuss in detail about the muscular force. Okay, so the muscular force is the friction force, is the oppose which that force is created. Suppose you are having any like object and you are like pushing that particular object with your muscles. So the force is produces with the help of your muscles. That force will be the muscular force. Okay, so let's discuss here. The friction force is the opposing force. So it is beta the opposing force. Okay, and which acts, okay, between two objects. Okay, it always acts between two objects. Okay, so the friction force is the opposing force that is created between the two surface that try to move in the same direction. Okay, suppose if your one bicycle is moving along with the straight line path, and again if you are like pushing that particular bicycle in the same direction, then it velocity will increase. Okay, so means you are applying the muscular force, so your force is going to add there. Okay, that means the velocity of that particular bicycle will increase automatically. Okay, or try to move in opposite direction. Okay, this is the one case when you are moving the bicycle in the direction of motion only. If suppose you are applying the muscular force in opposite direction of the motion of the bicycle, then it will oppose the motion of that object. Okay, so muscular force you can apply by two directions. One is in the direction of motion and other one is in the opposite direction of the motion. Okay, suppose I'm taking one example here. Suppose the man, okay, the main purpose of the friction force, see here we have that example. You can see here the person who is applying force on that particular object. Okay, but here one force is opposing that particular movement motion of the object, and which is nothing but the gravity. Okay, so that means here if you are applying force and your force is not able to like move that particular object, that means the opposing force applying, okay, by that particular object is higher than the force applied by you. Okay, okay, so the main purpose of the friction force is to create the resistance in motion of one surface over the other. Okay, that means that particular door you can see here in yellow color. Okay, this is the door and which resist in motion because it will remain, it wants to remain, or we can say it has tendency to remain at rest only. Okay, yes. So generally there are four types of friction force beta. What are they? Friction force, static force, sliding force, rolling force, and fluid force. So we will discuss about the static force, sliding force, rolling force, and fluid force one by one. Okay, so let's discuss about the static force. So static force means it is that particular force which resists in motion. Okay, any force if you are applying on any object and that object applying force against you in order to remain at rest only, that particular force is called as beta the static force. Okay, so let's discuss from notes now. Static friction is the force that keeps an object at rest. Okay, so it is the force. Suppose I am taking the mouse here and I have just kept this particular mouse on my hand. So that mouse is in directly contact with the muscles. Okay, if suppose you are applying the force in order to move that particular object, so the object is remains at rest only. Okay, so that particular force which is responsible to keep an object at a rest condition, that force will be the static force. Static force का मतलब क्या हो गया? ऐसा force जो किसी भी object को rest condition में बनाए हुए रखता है, that force is called as beta the static force. Okay, so on the friction experience when individual try to move a stationary object. Okay, so you can see here हमारे पास एक stationary object है which is nothing but the almirah. Okay, and that person is trying to push or pull that particular object. Sorry. Okay, so what happens generally if suppose that object is very high, have very high very high mass, then the force applied by that person is not going to be sufficient in order to move that object. That means that particular object is bonded with static force along with the surface. Okay, so without actually triggering any relative motion between the body and the surface, which is nothing but the static force. Okay, so what is static force? It is the force applied by the person, but the motion of an object will not take place. It is due to the static force of the object only. Okay, that means the force which is responsible to keep an object at a rest condition, that force will be called as beta the static force. Okay, so again, I want you everyone to take a screenshot for that and write it down on your notebook also, because these I have made that particular slide is very informative and which covers all the topic of your book also. Okay, so if you have your friends, do share with the video. Okay, so that they will take benefit of it. Okay, so now we will discuss about the next type of force. Okay, so wait a second, let me start the new slide. So discuss about the sliding force. Okay, so sliding force, you can see three kids, they are on the sliding trick. Okay, and if they get the slope, the slide of that particular tray takes place automatically. Okay, it is due to the sliding friction. Okay, so the sliding friction is nothing but the force which is applied on an object by which it can attain the particular velocity. Okay, so the required force in order to move that object from its position, okay, that particular force will be called as beta the sliding force. Okay, so let's discuss from the notes. Sliding force, wait a second, let me make highlight little greater. Okay, so this is the sliding force. It is also called as beta kinetic force. It is also called as kinetic force. So is nothing but a contact force that resists the sliding motion of two objects, okay, or an object and the surface. Okay, suppose if we are taking example of the diagram, so that will be the sliding surface and that one is the sliding object. Okay, this is the sliding object and that surface is called as the sliding surface. Okay, so the sliding friction force opposes the movement between the two contact surface and slide against each other. Okay, so means that force is going to act when two different objects are in contact with each other. Okay, when the two bodies are in relative motion, a force lower than the static friction force, the sufficient force in order to keep the speed constant. Okay, because due to gravity, speed is going to reduce. It automatically the speed will get reduced due to the gravitational force of attraction. Okay, yes. So this is called as beta the dynamic friction force. Okay, suppose here we have the sliding surface and any person or the boy like sliding from here. Okay, that means it slides down from the upside. Okay, yes. So that's why like sliding force is the required force by which we can like stop the motion of the sliding object. Okay, that will be called as beta the sliding friction. Okay, so I am not going to remind you again and again in order to take the screenshot and make your handwritten notes also. Okay. Now we will discuss about the fluid friction. Okay, so this is again a friction force. Whenever an object moves through a fluid is called as the fluid force. That means it is the force which is responsible to keep an object flowing is called as, or that force is called as the fluid force. Okay, like suppose air is a very light. Yes, we know that very rare means thin, yet it exists a friction force on an object moving through it in case of the birds and the plane. Okay, so when an object moves through the through the air, it pushes the air outward, okay, in the way that object like is flowing, or we can say moving in a air only. Okay, it is due to the fluid force of air, okay, which pushes back on the object. That's why the object moves in forward direction. Okay, suppose you can see the swimmer here. So what swimmer is doing basically, so swimmer is applying the force in that particular direction. Okay, that means by using hand the swimmer pushing that water in this direction, in that particular direction. Okay, and we know like always the force they are applied in pair, and if one force is there then another opposing force is also there. Okay, so if person is moving the water in this direction, so water will also apply the force, opposite force on the object. Okay, and then that object will move in that particular direction. Okay, so this is all about how the fluid friction works. Okay, so again I want everyone to take a screenshot for that. Okay. So for today this is nothing but the last but not the least, rolling friction. Okay, so it is again a kind of contact the force. The rolling friction is the friction that experienced by the moving circular body along the surface is called as beta the rolling friction. Okay, we can say that rolling friction is due to the movement of a body. Okay, for example, a ball rolling on the plane surface, okay, experience a rolling friction force at every point which touches the plane to the surface. Okay, so this, or we can say this is the force which is responsible to keep an object moving condition along with the path. Okay, then it is called as the rolling friction force. Okay, so student, this is all about the today's session. So by like next lecture, we will start the new part of the chapter. Okay, so आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, बाय फॉर नाउ।